అయిన తర్వాత పంపండి.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay. Very good morning to all. So yesterday we discussed about what concept? Yesterday we discussed about what concept?
Authentication request.
Yes, authentication requirements. So there we have mainly 7 different requirements are there for authentication. One is disclosure, second one is traffic analysis, and the third one is masquerade, fourth one is content modification, fifth one is sequence modification, sixth one is timing modification, and the seventh one is repudiation. Okay, so first two they deal with the different types of attacks. So like passive attack and active attack, that is disclosure and traffic analysis. And from 3 to 6, that is from traffic, that is masquerade to timing modification, that is masquerade, content modification, sequence modification, and timing modification. These are describing information regarding message authentication. And last one, that is repudiation, describing the information regarding digital signature. Okay, these are the 7 main requirements we have in authentication. Okay, na? So they are these 7 concepts what we call authentication requirements. Okay, na? So that is the last class we discussed. Okay, so comes to today's class. Today we are going to discuss about another concept related to authentication functions. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about authentication functions. Okay, so authentication functions. So there we have mainly 3 different types of authentication functions are there. Okay, na? So the first one is message encryption, and the second one is the message authentication code. So that is what we call MAC, and third one is hash function. Okay, na? So these are 3 what we call authentication functions. Okay, I repeat once again. The first one is message encryption, that is the first one, and second one is message authentication code, that is MAC, and the third one is hash function. Whereas comes to first one is message encryption. Okay, so the meaning of message encryption is ciphertext itself serves as the authenticator. So here in every authentication function, okay, now we have to define who is authenticator. Okay, now so that is the case we saw in authentication functions. Okay, now whereas comes to first authentication function, who is the authenticator? Here the ciphertext itself serves as the authenticator. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవరు అథెంటికేటర్ ఎవరు అంటే మనకి మెసేజ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో ciphertext అనేటువంటిది అథెంటికేటర్ లాగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా, సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్. And comes to second one is message authentication code, that is MAC. Okay na, so the meaning of message authentication code is a public function of the message and secret key that produces a fixed length of value. Okay na, so it is nothing but a public function of the message and the secret key that produces a fixed length value, that is message authentication code will produces a fixed length value, and that value will serve as the authenticator. అంటే మ్యాక్ లో అథెంటికేటర్ గా ఎవరు యాక్ట్ చేస్తారంటే a fixed length value will be act as the or will be serves as the authenticator. Okay na, so that is the second function. And comes to third one is hash function. Okay na, so hash function means a public function that maps a message of any length of message into a fixed length value. Okay na, so that value what we call hash value. Okay na, so the meaning of hash function is whatever the length we take, okay na, so that length into fixed length value, okay na, so that will produces a value, so that value what we call hash value. That is, whenever if you take any length of value, that is automatically into a fixed length hash value, okay na, so that value will be act as the authenticator, okay na. So these are the three main authentication functions. I repeat once again, the main purpose of authentication functions are, here we define who is the authenticator in every function. So that is the main purpose of the authentication function, okay na. So in that, there we have mainly three different types of authentication functions are there. Whereas comes to first one is message encryption, okay na. So in message encryption, ciphertext itself serves as the authenticator. And who is the authenticator in message encryption, amma? Who is the authenticator in message encryption?
Ciphertext.
Yes, very good. Ciphertext itself serves as the authenticator, okay na. So adanamata. Next, in message authentication code, who is the authenticator? In message,
Fixed length value.
very good. Fixed length value serves as the authenticator. In hash function,
hash value, sir.
so that is also fixed length value. That is, whenever if you take any length of value, okay na, in a message, that is automatically into a fixed length value, but that value what we call hash value. That is hash value which serves as the authenticator, okay na. So these are the three main functions. In the first case, ciphertext is the authenticator. In case number 2, that is in message authentication code, fixed length value is the authenticator. And in third one, hash value is the authenticator, okay na. So these are the three main authentication functions, okay. So comes to first one is message encryption. So first one is message encryption. So message encryption ante enti ante manaki akkada chudandi manaki, it is conventional encryption can serve as authenticator. Already we know very well about conventional encryption mechanism, okay na. In previous classes we discussed about conventional encryption mechanism, okay na. So what type of steps there we observed in conventional encryption mechanism? So there we observe, we take plain text, okay na, that is plain text input information, then we convert that plain text input information into some other code by using the encryption algorithm. Am I correct or not? Okay na. So in step number 3, it becomes the ciphertext, and plain text is converted into ciphertext. Am I correct or not? That ciphertext what we call transmitted ciphertext, okay na. So at the receiver side, receiver will receive, okay na, the coding information, okay. So ciphertext information on the ciphertext, okay na, to retrieve that information or to reveal that information, receiver will use decryption algorithm. So at the last, receiver will receive plain text output information, okay na. So then we can able to find out same plain text of information at both sides, that is sender side and receiver side. So this is what we call conventional encryption mechanism, okay na. In previous classes we already discussed about this concept, okay na. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే మెసేజ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో కూడా అదే చెప్తున్నాడు, అంటే కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ అనేటువంటిది ఏదైతే ఉందో, అంటే ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ కెన్ సర్వ్స్ యాజ్ ద అథెంటికేటర్, ఓకేనా. సో అది నెక్స్ట్, కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ విల్ ప్రొవైడ్స్ authentication as well as confidentiality, okay na. So what is meant by confidentiality? What is meant by confidentiality? What is meant by confidentiality?
Information secret గా ఉంచడం, sir.
Yes, information secrecy, okay namma. I want exact definition of confidentiality. Data confidentiality, already we discussed about data confidentiality in previous classes. Okay, confidentiality is nothing but to protect information from the unauthorized disclosure. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
To protect information from the unauthorized disclosure. So that kind of information, what we call data confidentiality. Okay, na? So that is what we call sending the information in a secret way. Okay, in a secret way. Okay, na? So adanamata. Ante ikkada enti ante manaki conventional encryption will provide mainly two things. The first thing is authentication and the second thing is confidentiality. Okay, na? Sorry. Next, to provide that kind of information, it requires recognizable plain text or other structure to distinguish between well-formed, valid plain text and meaningless random bits. So the meaning of that overall sentence is to provide authentication and confidentiality. So message encryption will require plain text information. Am I correct or not? Without plain text information, we no need to discussing the information regarding authentication, and we no need to discussing the information regarding confidentiality. అవునా కాదండి? ఇప్పుడు ప్లెయిన్ టెక్స్టే లేదు అనుకోండి, వెరిఫికేషన్ గురించి మనం వెరిఫికేషన్ చేయాలా? నో. నెక్స్ట్ కాన్ఫిడెన్షియల్ ప్లెయిన్ టెక్స్ట్ లేదనుకోండి, ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మనం కాన్ఫిడెన్షియల్ గా సెండ్ చేయాలంటానికి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ లేకపోతే మనకి ఇంకా సో కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ అవసరమా? నో. సో అదనమాట. ఓకేనా? సో ఎస్, సో అదనమాట అలా. ఓకేనా? సో దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మెకానిజం we use in message encryption. So overall I am trying to tell you is in message encryption it completely deals with the conventional encryption mechanism, and that conventional encryption can be serves as the authenticator. Okay na? Next, conventional encryption mechanism will provide authentication and confidentiality to the user. Okay na? So that is point number 2. And in point number 3, to provide authentication and confidentiality, it requires recognizable plain text information. Okay na? So adanamata. Yes, so on the screen we can see different types of informations. Okay na? So like first one is conventional encryption mechanism lo how confidentiality and authentication is exist. Okay na? And in diagram number 2 we can able to find out that is public key encryption, that is confidentiality, that is how confidentiality we observed in public key encryption. Next, in diagram number 3 we can see public key encryption. Okay na? That is we can see authentication and signature in public key encryption. Okay na? And D లో ఏంటి అంటే మనకి కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ, అథెంటికేషన్ అండ్ సిగ్నేచర్ వి సా ఇన్ పబ్లిక్ కీ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్. ఓకేనా? సో అది ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ వన్ చూస్తే ఆల్రెడీ మనకు తెలుసు కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఉన్నదే ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉంది. ఓకేనా? కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ మెకానిజం ఏదైతే ఉందో ఇన్ ద డయాగ్రామ్ we can able to find out same information. Anyone can explain what are the things we find out in the diagram? Anyone? How message is sending from source to destination? How message is sending from source to destination? Anyone in the class? Anyone? No one? What we observe in the diagram?
Sir, first original message.
What is your name?
Mamata sir.
Very good. Tell me.
First original message ni key ni use చేసి encrypt చేస్తాం sir.
Yes.
తర్వాత అది E of K of M అంటే encrypted message sir.
Very good.
తర్వాత అది డెస్టినేషన్ సైడ్ మళ్ళీ కీని ఫైండ్ చేసి డీక్రిప్ట్ చేసి ఒరిజినల్ మెసేజ్ ని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం సార్.
ఎస్, ఆల్రెడీ ఇప్పుడే కదా నేను చెప్పింది. ఎస్, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ కరెక్ట్. సో కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఇప్పుడు నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను ఏముంటది కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో. దేర్ వి హావ్ ప్లెయిన్ టెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వి కాల్ ఎం. సో ఎం ఉంటది. ఎం తర్వాత ఏంటి అంటే వి యూజ్ సమ్ కీ. ఓకేనా? on the message. Okay, and then we use some encryption algorithm. That is, by using some encryption algorithm along with the key, that message will automatically convert into ciphertext information. Okay, na? So that is in the form of, okay, na, encryption of K comma M. Encryption of K comma M. There we encrypt the information of original plain text along with the key. So that is what we call encryption of K comma M. అక్కడ మీకు మన డయాగ్రామ్ లో ఈ సఫిక్స్ K ఆఫ్ M అని పెట్టాడు. అట్లయినా చెప్పొచ్చు, లేదు అంటే ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ K కామా M. సో యాక్చువల్ గా అయితే ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ K కామా M అంటాం. సో దట్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ K కామా M what we call ciphertext information. That ciphertext information what we call transmitted ciphertext information. We find out this type of information at source side. Am I correct or not? Am I correct or not? మమతా ఒక్కటే ఉంది క్లాస్ లో, ఇంకా ఎవరు లేరు. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ comes to receiver side. So at the receiver side, receiver receives decrypt what we call ciphertext information. Okay na, to explore that ciphertext information. Okay na, so receiver will use decryption algorithm along with the key. Okay na, so that is D of K. So decryption along with the key. When receiver applies decryption along with the key on the ciphertext information, he automatically got the, or he automatically extract the information of ciphertext. Then at the last he got the original plain text output information. So at the last, both sender side and receiver side, we find out the same information. So data integrity or data correctness. So this is the way the information is sending from source to destination. Okay na, in conventional encryption by using confidentiality and authentication. Yes, I have one doubt. Anyone in the class, how can, where we find out confidentiality and where we find out authentication in this diagram? సో దానిలో మనకి ఏంటంటే కన్వెన్షనల్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో రెండు చెప్పాడు, కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ అండ్ అథెంటికేషన్. హౌ వి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ అండ్ హౌ వి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ అథెంటికేషన్? ఎనీవన్? Anyone? How we find out confidentiality and authentication in the diagram?
సార్ మనం ఎన్క్రిప్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా సార్, అంటే అది రిసీవర్ కి అర్థం కాదు కదా సార్.
Yes,
కోడెడ్
so that is
ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్
confidential secrecy. Yes, very good.
అథెంటికేషన్ ఏమో మనం కోడ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏ కీని అయితే యూజ్ చేసామో అదే కీ యూజ్ చేస్తేనే ఒరిజినల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది వస్తుంది సార్, అంటే అక్కడ అథెంటికేషన్ జరుగుతుంది కదా సార్.
Exactly correct. So in conventional encryption algorithm, we find out confidentiality, that is, after converting the original plain text information into ciphertext information, we automatically provide secrecy to our information. So that information is coded information, and that information may not be revealed by any other opponent. Okay, there is no chance to the opponent to reveal that information. Okay, when we provide information like that one, we automatically find out confidentiality in that transmission. So akkada transmission lo confidentiality ni manam find out cheyochu. What is meant by confidentiality? The meaning of confidentiality is we protect the information from the opponent, or we protect the information from the unauthorized disclosure. Okay na, so why we convert original plain text information into ciphertext information? To protect information from the third party. Okay na, that is to protect information from the opponent. Protecting the information from the opponent is nothing but confidentiality, so that we indirectly provides the confidentiality to the user's data, to the sender's data. So in this way we find out confidentiality in that diagram. And second case is authentication. Okay na, Mamata చెప్పింది exactly correct. Authentication ఏంటంటే between source and the destination, there we use some shared key. That is, source will generate a key, and that key is shared with the destination. Why they are sharing the key? Whatever the information converting from original plain text to the ciphertext information, to reveal that information or to explore that information, okay now, code should be tell to receiver, that is sender should be tell that type of information with the receiver, then only he will reveal that information, then only he will explore that information, so that whatever the key exists between two parties, that key what we call shared key. Okay now, whenever receiver may uses another key, that is rather than shared key, receiver may not got the original information. Am I correct or not? When receiver uses whatever the key used by the sender, okay now, then only receiver can explore the information. There we verifying the information, that is key information between two parties, that is whatever the key used by the sender, same key will be used by the receiver also, so that we can say authentication exists in the diagram number 1. So in this way we find out confidentiality and authentication in message encryption. Okay na? Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
మాట్లాడండి రా,
No, sir.
గర్ల్స్ అన్న మాట్లాడండి అమ్మా. క్లాస్ లో 46 మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు కదా, మాట్లాడకపోతే ఎలా అమ్మా?
No, sir.
నో అర్థం అవ్వలేదా?
Doubts లేవు sir.
Very good. So that is the first one, and comes to second one. Second one is public key encryption. So in public key encryption we find out confidentiality. Anyone can explain how we find out confidentiality in diagram number 2? Anyone? How we find out confidentiality in diagram number 2? First, what is meant by public key encryption? Already unit number 2 starting lo cheppam. Okay. చెప్తారా లేదా? How we find out confidentiality in public key encryption? డయాగ్రామ్ లో ఆల్రెడీ కనపడుతుంది కరెక్ట్ గా. We can see all the information regarding confidentiality in public key encryption in the diagram. Anyone? Yes, okay. So I will tell. So in public key encryption, I already told you that whenever one party wants to communicate with other party, and for example, మీకు example ఏం చెప్పానంటే electronic mail information చెప్పా. If I want sending some information through electronic mail to a particular person, first I need what type of information? First I need what type of information?
Other person mail ID కావాలి.
Yes, mail ID. So in the diagram, encryption of అక్కడ KUB అన్నాడు, మనకి క్లాస్ లో PUB అన్న KUB అన్న ఒకటే అని చెప్పాను కదా. సో PUB అంటే మనకి what is the meaning of KUB there?
Public key, sir.
Whose public key it is?
B, sir.
Yes, B అంటే ఎవరు? Who is B?
Bob sir.
బాబ్ ఓకేనా? బాబ్ అంటే ఎవరు? Who is B?
receiver sir.
Sender sir.
No.
Receiver.
Yes, receiver. If I want sending information to you, నేను అక్కడ నా మెయిల్ ఐడి యూజ్ చేస్తానా, రిసీవర్ మెయిల్ ఐడి యూజ్ చేస్తానా?
Receiver.
ఎస్. సో అంటే KUB అంటే ఎవరు అంటే మనకి రిసీవర్ నాన్న అక్కడ. అంటే M is plain text information. ఓకేనా? Then there we use encryption along with the public. There we maintains the, that is sender maintains the multiple persons of public keys of information. Among the multiple number of public keys of information, there we select the receiver public key. Am I correct or not? Already చూసామా లేదా మనం?
Yes sir.
So there we observe among the multiple number of public keys of information, there I select one public key. Okay na? Why I am selecting the one public key? I want send to a particular person. I want sending information to a particular person, so that even though if you have multiple number of persons, or even though if you have multiple number of public keys are available, among the multiple number of public keys, there we only select the some particular receiver public key. Okay na? So akkada KUB enti ante receiver public key. Okay na? Next one is, by using the public key of the receiver along with the encryption, we convert that information into ciphertext information. Okay na? So akkada manaku ciphertext information em untadante encryption of public key comma m. Okay na? So encryption of public key is KUB comma original message m. So that is what we call ciphertext information. I already told you every class, always we transmit what type of information?
Ciphertext information.
Ciphertext information. Okay na? So in the diagram, blue color boxes evaithe unnayo, all blue color boxes are ciphertext informations. We always transmit ciphertext informations. Okay na? So adi, so that is transmitted ciphertext information from first party to second party. Okay na? So what type of information we observed at the receiver side? Receiver will decrypt that information by using the private key of the receiver. Am I correct or not? So by using private key of the receiver. So what is meant by private key here? Private key ante enti? Malli mail ID lo cheppanu kada nana, nee mail ID open cheyante I send some electronic mail information to you, and some information through electronic mail. Okay na? Or to explore that information, you need to submit what?
Password, sir.
Password, sir.
మీకు క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాను కదా నేను, we need to submit password. Am I correct or not? సో పాస్వర్డ్ అనేటువంటిది ఏంటి? ఇట్ ఈస్ కాన్ఫిడెన్షియల్ ఆర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్డ్ బై ఓన్లీ వన్ సింగిల్ పర్సన్. ఆమె కరెక్ట్ అన్నట్టు. అంతేగాని నీ పాస్వర్డ్ అందరికీ చెప్తావా? సార్ ఇట్లా రండి నా పాస్వర్డ్ ఇది, మేడం ఇలా రండి నా పాస్వర్డ్ ఇది, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ని పిలిచి హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మై జీమెయిల్ పాస్వర్డ్ అని చెప్తావా? నో, వీఆర్ నాట్ రివీల్ password information to any other person. When we provide some password information, that is what we call confidentiality. Am I correct or not? Password అనేటువంటిది ఏంటి? మనకి secrecy. అవునా కాదా? Password is nothing but secrecy. So in this way we find out, yes, in this way we find out confidentiality in public key encryption. సో పబ్లిక్ కీ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీని మనం ఎక్కడ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం అంటే ఇక్కడ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. అంటే ఎట్ ది రిసీవర్ సైడ్, రిసీవర్ విల్ యూజ్ ఆర్ రిసీవర్ టు డిక్రిప్ట్ దట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ బై యూజింగ్ ది ప్రైవేట్ కీ ఆఫ్ ది రిసీవర్. అక్కడ చూడండి కేఆర్బి అంటే ప్రైవేట్ కీ ఆఫ్ ది రిసీవర్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ వాట్ వి కాల్ confidentiality in public key encryption. I repeat once again. Okay na? How we find out confidentiality in public key encryption is sender sending the original plain text information, that is M. Okay na? Then to convert that information into encrypted form, there we use encryption algorithm. Okay na? Along with the public key of the receiver, then we convert that information into some ciphertext information. So that ciphertext information in public key what we call encryption of public key of the receiver as well as the original plain text information. We encrypt that overall information. Now it becomes to the ciphertext information. Okay na? After receiving the information, what type of information we observe there at receiver? Receiver will decrypt that information by using the private key of the receiver. So at the last, receiver receives the original plain text information. So that is the original plain text output information. At the last, we find out the data correctness between source and the destination. In this way, we can say data integrity can exist between two parties. So that is the confidentiality in public key encryption. So that is diagram number 2. And comes to diagram number 3, how can we find out authentication and signature? Authentication and signature. మీకు ఒకటి ఒక ఏమంటారు హింట్ ఇస్తున్నా నేను. సిగ్నేచర్లు ఎప్పుడు కూడా నాన్న ప్రైవేట్ కీని ఫస్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ప్రైవేట్ కీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది సెండర్. దానిలో చెప్పడానికి ఏముంది? ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ మెసేజ్ తీసుకుంటాం. మెసేజ్ తీసుకుని సెకండ్ వన్ లో ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? వి ఎన్క్రిప్ట్ ది ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ బై యూజింగ్ KRA. అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ది మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ KRA? ఎస్, ప్రైవేట్ కీ ఆఫ్ రిసీవరా. B is receiver అని చెప్పాం పైన. Who is A? Yes, we encrypt the information by using the sender's private key. Okay na? Next, that information will convert now becomes the ciphertext information. So in ciphertext, what type of information we find out? That is encryption of private key of the sender along with the original message. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next one is in decryption we find out public key of the sender, public key of the sender, again sender. ఓకేనా? అంటే సిగ్నేచర్ కి కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటంటే, కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీలో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే ఫస్ట్ పబ్లిక్ కీ యూజ్ చేసి ప్రైవేట్ కీ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? ఇక్కడ అథెంటికేషన్ అండ్ సిగ్నేచర్ లో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే ఫస్ట్ ప్రైవేట్ కీ యూజ్ చేసి దెన్ వి యూజ్ పబ్లిక్ కీ. అంటే పబ్లిక్ కీ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ ఈజ్ ఆపోజిట్ టు ద అథెంటికేషన్ అండ్ సిగ్నేచర్. ఓకేనా? అథెంటికేషన్ అండ్ సిగ్నేచర్ కి ఆపోజిట్ లో రాస్తే it will automatically convert into confidentiality. When we do operation opposite to the confidentiality, it will becomes authentication and signature. ఆ డయాగ్రామ్ మీరు సెకండ్ వన్ ని థర్డ్ వన్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే PU ఉన్న చోట PR ఉంటది, నెక్స్ట్ PR ఉన్న చోట PU ఉంటది, అంటే KU ఉంటది. చూసారా? ఆపోజిట్ లో ఉందా లేదా నాన్న? ఫస్ట్ టైం అక్కడ పబ్లిక్ యూజ్ చేశాడు, ఇక్కడ సెకండ్ వన్ లో ప్రైవేట్ కీ. నెక్స్ట్ అక్కడ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ పబ్లిక్ కీ చేశాడు, ఇక్కడ ప్రైవేట్ కీ చేశాడు. నెక్స్ట్ అక్కడ డిక్రిప్షన్ ప్రైవేట్ కీ చేశాడు, ఇక్కడ పబ్లిక్ కీ చేశాడు. ఓకేనా? కెన్ వి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ఆపోజిట్? ఎస్. డయాగ్రామ్ నంబర్ 2 డయాగ్రామ్ నంబర్ 3 కి ఆపోజిట్ అన్నమాట. అండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ నంబర్ 3 ఈజ్ ఆపోజిట్ టు డయాగ్రామ్ నంబర్ 2. అంటే ఫస్ట్ వన్ వచ్చేసింది అంటే ఆటోమేటికల్ గా సెకండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ మనం డ్రా చేయొచ్చు. Okay, so that is the information regarding authentication and signature in public key encryption. Okay na? ఇప్పుడు authentication and signature, confidentiality ఇవన్నీ కూడా థర్డ్ వన్ లో మనం ఈజీగా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? డయాగ్రామ్ నంబర్ 3 లో అవన్నీ కలిపి మనం సింగిల్ డయాగ్రామ్ లో రాస్తాం. ఓకేనా? సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రిగార్డింగ్ మెసేజ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్. ఓకేనా? సో మెసేజ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ లో మనకి ఏంటి అంటే ciphertext itself serves as the authenticator. Who is authenticator? Ciphertext is the authenticator. Am I correct or not? So what type of mechanism we observed in message encryption? In message encryption we are finding the information regarding conventional encryption algorithm. Already we know very well about conventional encryption algorithm. Okay na? By providing the conventional encryption mechanism, okay na, it will provides authentication and confidentiality. Okay na? To provide authentication and confidentiality, it requires what? It requires plain text information. Am I correct or not? Sorry. Next, there is a different type of uses consisted by the message encryption. That is how we provide confidentiality and authentication in conventional encryption mechanism in diagram number 1. And in diagram number 2, we find out how we provide confidentiality in public key encryption. That is in diagram number 2. And in diagram number 3, how we provide authentication and signature in public key encryption. Okay, that is diagram number 3. And comes to last one in diagram number 4, we find out all the information at the single place, that is confidentiality, authentication and signature in public key encryption. Okay na? So in the first diagram we find out confidentiality. Okay na? After converting the original plain text into ciphertext information, that is there we provide secrecy to the user's information, that is confidentiality. And there we verifying the key to decrypt information or to encrypt information. Both the sender and the receiver, they use the same key. That is what we call authentication. There we verifying the keys information. So that is what we call authentication. And in case number 2, in public key encryption, how we find out confidentiality? To sending the information to the receiver, there we use the receiver public key. Then overall information will be encrypted. That is encryption of public key along with the original plain text information of the sender. Okay, now to decrypt that information, okay, at the receiver side, receiver will use the private key of the receiver, like password of our Gmail account or password of our any mail account. Okay, so that is case number 2. And in case number 3, we find out authentication and signature. Signature and authentication is entirely different from the confidentiality. That is, it is opposite to the confidentiality. Whatever the information we have in the confidentiality, it is opposite to the authentication and signature in public key encryption. In confidentiality, when we first use the public key of the receiver, here we use the private key of the sender. So completely opposite. Okay, then we encrypt the information like private key of the sender as well as the message. Okay, so that is the information regarding message encryption in authentication functions. So that is the first concept of message encryption. Okay, now from the authentication functions. That's it. Thank you. All of you stay there. I will take a snapshot. So that is the information regarding today's class. That is